Up first, we have the Raimiverse spider. This was one of 15 genetically designed spiders on display during Peter Parker's school field trip that bit his hand. Up next is the Webverse spider. This species of spider's scientific name was Araneus oscorpius, as it was developed by Dr. Richard Parker, Peter's dad, and Dr. Kirk Connors, the lizard, while they worked on cross-species genetics at Oscorp Industries. Next up is the mysterious radioactive spider from the MCU. While we haven't seen the origins of Tom Holland's Spider-Man abilities, we do know that it didn't come from Oscorp, as the company doesn't exist in the MCU, but it could have potentially come from another multi-billion-dollar tech company, Stark Industries. Next up, we have the 70s Spider-Man. In this case, Peter himself created the spider, and it was irradiated accidentally during Peter's lab experiments in college, which caused it to glow, just like in the original comics. Up next is the Japanese Spider-Man, who was bitten by Gaia, the alien spider. The bite came from a spider bracelet that contains a needle, which injected a spider extract into Takuyu's blood, giving him spider powers and healing him from the mortal wounds he was suffering from. Next up, we have the spider that bit Miles Morales, otherwise known as the Alchemex radioactive spider. This was a spider labeled number 42 from the company Alchemex. This spider bit him in the sewer as he was making some graffiti art, and it's based on Oscorp's number 42 spider from the Ultimate Comics. Spider-Gwen is based on Earth 65 in the comics, where Gwen Stacy was bit by the spider instead of Peter Parker. At a young age, Gwen was bitten by a radioactive spider and, using her newfound spider-like abilities to fight crime, became known as Spider-Woman. Up next is Spider Noir, based on Earth 90214 in the comics, which was characterized with more mystical elements. In this version, Peter broke an antique spider idol that released a horde of spiders, and one of them bit him. Then a spider god visited him in his dream, granting him powers. Next up is Penny Parker, based on Earth 14512 in the comics, in which a radioactive spider bit Penny Parker, creating a telepathic link between Penny and the spider robot suit's computer, allowing her to pilot it. Next we have Spider-Ham, based on Earth 8311 in the comics, where Peter was originally a spider and was actually bit by a radioactive pig.